Hello and welcome to CWC round 9. Time flies at Austria. It's looking very gloomy out there. No rain as of yet. But yeah, this is round 9 in Austria. I'm your commentator for today, Odems or VSR Marques's. And this should be a good one. Austria is a very, not a very technical track. It's basically just straights. So, it shouldn't be too hard for overtaking. We should see plenty of that. As we have, I believe that is 17 drivers today, so that is a nice little turnout. My co-commentator Fran, he's not with me today. I think he's having a bit of an existential crisis over his lack of luck on the game. So I'll be doing this solo, as I've usually been doing. We have a few new drivers to talk about. We have Alvaro Vasquez, aka Berto, who's just sent himself into Narnia onto the grapple. We have Stan, and we have Monkey. So, big welcome to them. Let's see how they get on. Looks like Dark Ninja will be the first man to set a lap. So while he does that, I'm going to put the link into the stream, and we can enjoy Dark Ninja set down the provisional pole lap. So, Kono coming to the third sector, looks nice and tidy. As the championship standings, which I'll try and get up at the moment, waiting for it to load. Dark Ninja does indeed go first, but Zach beats it almost immediately, goes 4 times quicker, 1:4.2. Anyway, championship standings at the moment, Zach with quite a big lead, 147 points, near to over Jorrit. And then we have Yarno, who won 4 races in a row, but he's also not finished 4 races. He's not started 3 races. So yeah, he's about 47 points back. Yeah, 47 points back from Zach in the lead. Also not racing today, so he's gonna have a bit of a deficit when he comes back next week. But we know he's a very good driver, so don't be surprised to see that get pulled down toward the end of the season. Matty in 4th place, ahead of Chris, his teammate, so decent showing from the Red Bulls. The Renault pair of RG and West in 6th and 7th. Russman in 8th, Coleman 9th, 10th Bouge, 11th Dweller, 12th Assassin, 13th Atterberg, 14th Class, 15th Westwood, and 16th Dark Ninja, who has shown pace but is pretty much thrown away in his last 2 races. So here's to hoping he can get himself set up a bit more and actually complete a race. So those are the standings heading into Austria as Dweller rides the curb. Jorrit, I was about to go on to Jorrit, but he crosses the line, he puts a 105.4. Interested to see what tires will put that on. On the softs, yeah, I'd imagine. So yeah, very quick lap from Jorrit on the softs. 105.4. I think not to confirm or anything, but I think he'll be starting on the supers. If previous sequences are anything to go by. But I've been told that it's going to be cloudy but dry in both sessions, so straightforward for the drivers, no rain interrupting their drive. I think the 2 drivers will be happy with that. 2 drivers won't be. A lot of people like the rain when it comes to their own. So yeah, lap times are coming in now. Have a look at Berto coming through the last corner, bit of a lockup. Crosses the line and he goes into 8th. So my incessant flicking around onto Monkey, who very late because of the pits. I don't know if there was a notice put out that you should really take the pit lane entry properly and not just shaft it like Monkey did, although it's just qualifying, so no harm done. But in the race, I think I will be watching out for people doing that, because obviously that's not the way you take it. And we'll see if any further action is taken if people do indeed shaft the pit lane entry. It can take quite a bit of time. I can't talk. Quite a bit of time by taking it like normal instead of the line, like Ruslan is about to, I'm assuming? Yes, no, he's not. He's about to say the last. More with Maddie. A lot of revving issues in having a few of these drivers. So we're going to go on board with the Sauber. So I don't have to hear that anymore. So, Colorman, he's about to start his lap. See how he navigates this first corner, because this first corner is very tricky. This Colorman is gotten pretty. It's on the super softs. So we're not seeing anyone to get a lap on the ultra softs just yet, because it's quite early to go around the super softs if you want to start on them. So, see what he can do. I doubt this will be a lap pretty much as good as his time. Meanwhile, Chris also a lap on the softs. George is also sitting a lap on the super, so I don't know why drivers aren't just deciding to go softer if they're just if they're not gonna use supers in the race. You might as well just try and set all your laps on the ultra soft tire. There's no real point feeding down all the way to it, as Chris took a 107.2. Not a very quick lap. I don't think that was his best. Dark Ninja improved, I believe. Yeah, he did. So he's up into, well, let's say second, but he's 4/10 now behind Zach. But with on West in the Renault, he's a very quick driver. He's about to start a lap. He's on his lap. Hooge is just unable to finish the race. It's just amazing his luck. Recently joined a little bit of the league I run in the lower tier, so it'll be good to see him there. I occasionally commentate on that tier as well, so that'll be a fun to commentate on him twice in a week. Russ took that corner very aggressively. I think it invalidated, it did. That was not a sentence. I think it invalidated, and it did. Yeah, Russ also leaving it a bit dodgy there by letting Dweller pass. Well, I think he just about got out of his way. I'm board with Booge now, going to the third sector. Hello to everybody watching as Booge navigates the final corner decently enough. Booge is on the ultra soft, so it's planning to go all the way to invalidated, or to 108.9, so he might have backed off on that we missed. So he'll go again, he can go again, his tires will be in good enough nick. On board with Jorrit now. Are those supers? Let's see what he can put himself into. I know Jorrit is a very quick driver, and he does like this track. So let's see what he can do. It's shoved off a bit wide, just washed off wide there, and again. So maybe this is invalidated, I don't think so. No, it wasn't, he doesn't improve, 105.0. Good lap from Joel, that would put him, still third if it was on the ultras, but good lap from him to be a lot of ultra soft and super soft runners alike. So Alvaro Vasquez, 104.9, he did get a lap in. Good lap from him. Looks like he's going to go again. Booge, Dweller is right on board with him. Not sure if he was up or down on his lap. We were not able to see. I think he's going into the pits. Is that rain? It is rain. So, Booth lied to my face. That's rain in the session. I guess that's why Jorrit went on. That's why Jorrit, Coleman, Dweller all went in the Super Softs. They were expecting rain, and the rain has come. And it looks like that will be it for the grid. Unless someone can put in a monster lap time and improve. And as it stands, Jorrit starting in 4th on those supers, and Zach will most likely be taking pole position. Although Zach not looking to think it like the best lap, obviously by talking about rain. Yeah, very odd to see rain. I was told it was going to be dry all session, and that's not how it panned out. Zach, though, still going toe to the metal. It'd be impressive if he improves on his lap. And he just about, I think he improved, or he actually lost out by 1,000. Let me see. Yeah, he did improve. He did improve. Good lap from him. It said a 0.85, so I was just a bit confused there. But yeah, 0.84, so he does improve. Just no, he didn't. Yeah, he did improve. He did improve. That lap was invalidated. Okay, got my bearings back. So yes, Zach does improve on his lap. I don't think anyone else has. Let's put Coleman Bouge. There's a second down, so I doubt he'll be improving. Goes out on those ultras. Matty 15.4, I think he might have just set that lap, so he looks off from him. And it looks like the rain is still coming down, but not too heavy, so these drivers might still be able to improve just yet, I don't know. George called it a day. I think he's happy with his lap. He thinks it's on the soft, super soft rather, and it's expected to be raining to the end of the session. I want to run over with Matty to see what his second sector split looks like. Because Dave is about a second down on his. That could have been a mistake, or that could have been just the rain. Let's see if Matty is similar to this. Who's to say? Great. So we'll just have to watch him come across the line. Let's see what lap he'll set. Will he put into the pits? If he's going to keep on going for it. Yep. And Matty, he does not improve. He misses out by a 10. Oh no, he's beating after me. What on the ultras? What would he do? Would he keep on the ultras? Because he's in a position right now as it stands on the super, so will he keep it on the ultras? I don't know. Ooh, bit of a slide. That's put him all out of shape, and that's that lap. Well done and dusted. So no better than 8th position for Dweller. Oof, he bins it. Not sure if that was on purpose or he just lost it, but in the wall though as well. That's the end of his session. So the only driver up to the lap is the Renault, RG. Looks like he's going to try at least. Yeah, looks like he is. On the soft, raining, I will be surprised if this goes anywhere other than last place. But I'm sure he'll give it a go, and we'll ride on board with him when he does so. The rain isn't coming down super duper heavy. I've never used it in a while, I'm starting now, but it's not going down too heavy. So maybe a few of these drivers, maybe it's going to dry out at the end because I don't know. I was told both dry sessions, so it's very shocking to see the rain come out. A few drivers, I think, actually were aware of this, so kudos to them for thinking ahead. Here comes RG. Have to be a stonking lap to really get him anywhere. Goes very wide at the last corner, and is a 1:07.9. It was also invalidated, so yeah, not much you could do there. Also, as rain goes, opposites were from 2017. The softer compound is actually much quicker in the rain than the medium or harder compound, so unsurprising to see in about 2.5 seconds. Sorry, 3.5 seconds off the pace. He retired his car. Back out on that lap, so he's gonna give it another go. That corner of his tire has a lap. We have 3, 5, 6, 7, 8 drivers out of the session, not of them voluntarily leaving the session because they know that they will not be able to improve. Some drivers still want to try and improve. One of those drivers being Zach. Ooh, Zach almost losing it. I think that pretty much confirms the conditions. No drivers improving. Drivers looking like they're going to throw off the tracks, which will not help their race, I do not think. So that'll be it for your qualifying session. Zach is in another pole position, so in Jono's absence, he's definitely stepped up and started dominating. So, as we get the final standings, the Ferrari Zach takes pole position ahead of Dark Ninja and Alvaro Vasquez, aka Berto, we'll call him Berto. Jorrit on the supers, in 4th place ahead of Worstwood and Coleman also on the supers, so good lap from them. Bouge in 7th place ahead of Dweller and Matty on the softs. So, very quick laps from Jorrit, Coleman, and Matty to be able to do those on the harder compound. And in 10th place is Ruslan. Then drivers Stan and Monkey, both new to the league. 11th and 12th, they'll get free tires. I didn't catch the rest. I believe I'm West was in there. So was RG Class, Rusland. A few others were in there as well. The bottom 12. Much sunnier looking here in the start of the race, or the start of the formation lap than it was in qualifying. So I will be very, very surprised if it does end up raining. I'll just wait for the lobby to load up now, taking a bit of a while. There we go. So the formation lap begins. Zach on pole position. We have Dark Ninja and Alvaro Vasquez, aka Berto. I say I'm going to call him Berto, but I'll probably call him Alvaro Vasquez many times. So if I call him about 3 different things in this entire session, don't blame me. Blame something else, I don't know. Jorrit will be licking his lip on those super soft tires. He should be quicker than most of these drivers. Zach is very quick. He should be quicker than a lot of these drivers when their ultras start fading off. Especially if he can maintain or even gain a position at the start. That'll be even better for his race. So look at the tires at the top, what is it, outside 10, or outside 7, we should call them, are starting on. On the Ultras, sorry, on the soft you have Stan and Monkey, West, Class and Assassin, and on the soft you have Chris and RG. So no one naturally started upping his on the softer tire. They want to make the most of their first stints. And Chris and RG, after Chris and Assassin had a bit of a coming together, they're going to try and go as far as possible, strap on a pair of either Ultras or Supers, and charge at the end of the race. So as the grid is forming up, bit of a tight one is the straight down to turn 1. Not much room for jostling. And the turn 1 itself is quite tight too. So expect to see a few incidents coming into there. We have 1 light, 2 light, 3, 4 and 5 lights. And off we go. Zach looks to get a decent start. Dark Ninja filters in behind him. You're getting overtaken by somebody as Alvaro sneaks into oh, there's a coming together at the back there. I think that's Chris, or Matty rather, Matty and Monkey. So not the best start for debutant Monkey, as Zach keeps a very good lead. Jorrit now under pressure from Wersby on those Ultras, so his tires will, for the time being, a bit fresher. Jorrit has a nice straight line speed though, so he can fight off Wersby for the moment. Which he does do, runs a bit wide, loses the back end. Wersby does well to block him off, or not block him off rather. Get out of his way. The same thing with Stan and West. Stan losing the back end, West doing well to make sure the Stan doesn't clear to the back of him. Assassin lurking, RG lurking, Class in the background. Chris and Matty though, the 2 Red Bulls, have had an awful start. Not good for either one of them. Looks like Matty has complete front wing damage on the left hand end plate, so very not ideal for him. As Dark Ninja is not on the back of Zach, so maybe Zach made a mistake, or maybe Dark Ninja is just pulling away immediately. He's dropped Jorrit, so who knows? Close as he might, he gets the traction done. Zach has enough of a gap to keep it ahead. Wersby on the back of Jorrit. What's stuff from Wersby? Wersby, 6/10 behind Jorrit, 4/10 behind him is new boy Berto. West on the back of Stan, Monkey on the back of RG. So a lot of drivers have a bone to pick with one another. No assassin. We're gonna make a move on West, but we'll be able to. As Zack is pulled away from Dark Ninja once again, so Zack flexing his muscles. Ooh! Oh, Garo had a spin there as he tried to go past Worsfoot. And Monkey's out of the race. So what's happened there? We won't be able to see on board with Chris, but Monkey out of the race. Did he have a crash into turn 1? I don't see a car there, so I don't know. We're getting to turn 3 now. Green flag, so incident must be cleared, but yeah, Monkey out of this race almost immediately on his debut. It's not ideal for him. The 2 Red Bulls gonna start doing battle soon enough. Coleman on the back of Russ. And Booge lurking in the background. Booge getting a terrific win out of that corner. Coleman has his DRS up and Booge is still gonna have a look. Amazing run from the Ferrari driver. And into P7 he goes. He runs a bit deep though, and Coleman takes the position right back. You're adjusting early on. Worsfoot in the back of George. It looks like George tires still yet aren't in the perfect nick to beat the Intersoft runners. He's losing time to them, not losing positions to them. So yeah, Dark Ninja said to me in the chat that I told them it would be dry all racing quality in the Green Actual Core or whatever. And apparently that was not the case, and I think some drivers did tell that, so huge shame for them with Westwood. It's not the best one out of there, but it would do good enough. Decent enough count for Westwood now. Give a moment for George. Westwood opens the DRS. He's got ERS using, but nothing doing. George keeps that third place. Looking down the field, which is on the back of Coleman. These two, I believe, commentate in F2. So, commentator duo, both having a bit of a scrap on track. And they're letting Iron West, the fast charging Iron West, charge fastly towards them. Did he go for a move here? No, I think he's going to rub it. He's misses his apex. Not a bad enough run though. And with the ERS, he will most likely be able to still keep the position on West, although West will probably think about it on the outside, but closed off for a game. Come on, really under pressure by Rouge and West here. They are not aiming out of their sights at all. Here we go, Rouge losing the back end just a tad. West will have a go, it looks like he will. And West takes the piss off Rouge. Rouge will obviously try and fight back though. We're very deep. Very deep. West looks like we'll keep the position. Oh, no, we won't. Blue takes it right back off of the West, however. That's the inside line, and surely he's going to have it done and dusty here. Yes, he is. There's now a Sauber, 7. No. Look at the Sauber. Bit of a scrap here. British holding up RG and Stan a tad. RG started on the supers, I believe. So let's check out the biggest position game notes. RG, I believe, started on the supers. Yeah, he did. He's up 7 places. I West up 5 places. Top 4 are all up place. Or, like Zach, they are staying where they are. Looks like he's like 6 places up. I don't even know what's on the ahead of Alvaro Vasquez, and maybe something to look at. Bruges on the back of RG. Actually, RG just got through, he did. So Bruges struggled on his tires. He's not able to keep his position. He's just been dropping like a stone as a Ferrari driver. But as long as he scores points, I don't think he's going to mind too much because it's been a bit of a dire run for him. Smallest gap on track right now is Coleman on Worsfoot. He's actually caught up to Worsfoot, a big deal. Also, Russ has gotten Worsfoot, so Worsfoot's dropped off a decent amount. Jordan actually has dropped off the back of off the front of Worsfoot and he's probably chasing out his teammate Dark Ninja. He's running strongly, no bottles yet from Dark Ninja, so that's good to see from him. Obviously soon enough we'll be coming into the pit stop interface of this race. Before we into the class does not make it too hard for him. Easy like it. Alvaro, if Roberto, puts the corner, probably a warning, and takes P10. I think class is yet to pit. Yes, he is. Huge down attack by Stan, so Huge is just falling down there tremendously. I think it's I wonder if it's the tire wear or the tire overheating, whatever it is. He's getting overtaken by everyone in their nan. Well, we managed to fend off Stan for the time being. If DRS goes down, we'll have a look at him back. We'll do defend, no we will not. And into 9th place goes Stan. Coleman overtaken by West as well. Rustin over to take up for 52 as well. Worstman's sort of caught back onto Rustin, so the pace is just everywhere at this point. No one's really conformed to a normal pace. They're all just dropping or losing or gaining time or losing time. It's real over the place. What is not over the place is Zach is leading this race commandingly. Ooh, Rustin, that's what I was talking about. I believe he was coming into the pits, but he just didn't take it properly. You have to go across the line before you get to come up to the corner. He tried to come across into the racing line and he got punted, so yeah, a bit of an issue there from Rustin. This is another instance. He's had a lot of these. They've been ramping up, for sure. But yeah, easily avoidable, you have to say is... Oh, that's not easily avoidable. Westwood out of the race. Coleman is going to put him in the wall. Whether that was his fault or not, I do not know. That was a big crash I just got on board with. I don't know who's at fault there, but it was a massive, massive crash. Someone with front wing damage going defensive against his own teammate would not recommend that. You really should just let him go here if he's going to have to pit. He's got no front wing left in Coleman. And Stan is probably thinking, come on, let me through. We can chase after Boosh. It was not to be, and Coleman, I don't know if it was maybe a case of one of the drivers, or both of the drivers, wanting to give too much space. Yeah, into the pits comes Coleman. As I said, you should have let Stan through before that and not battled him, but what do I know? Stan now inherits 7th place off Coleman. He's going to have to pit. I think he'll be able to go to the end, so it's not the end of the world for him. Yeah, massive, massive crash. And now West and RG. RG's made some terrific rounds. He has to be said. He started last and was battling for 4th place. So great stuff from RG. Having a big gap to George. So I think if anything, it's going to be 4th place for him at the best, unless Dark Ninja performs his weekly bottle. But yeah, down the inside, West not putting up too much of a fight. His teammate is on the quicker rubber at the moment, so he's going to let him through. Run his own race. Yeah, see, it all just sort of kicked off there. I have to admit, I was a bit inactive. Nothing was really happening. My fault, really. But yeah, the race sort of kicked off. Dweller now in the back of Matty. I might be one of them overtaking. Matty might have just been overtaking Dweller, or Dweller has just gone to the back of Matty. We'll change it to tires, so I know what tires everyone is. Matty is on his super soft, so he's never yet to pit actually. Zach is in. Dark Ninja in. Bouge in. 12 laps on those tires, so good haul from them. They should be able to pick the soft. I would say easy, though. I think actually it'll be a bit of a struggle to get those softs to the end. I'll have to keep an eye on them at the end of the race. Yeah, Dweller and Matthew now locked in battle. Dweller on those softs, you think would be starting to chase Matty down a bit. He's Matty's on those supers which are becoming worn. So Matty's doing a good job. He's managed to keep his supers intact. He actually hit lap 1, didn't he, Matty? Yeah, I think he did. So that's why his supers are fine. He's starting with the softs. The damage at the start of the race is very wide there. Compromising his entire strategy. And now he's got Dweller for company to fight with. And he's still yet to pit. Actually, if he does pit, I think he's going to lose worse 3 paces. So still points in the top for Matty. Not over fully yet. Well, let's keep you up with the back of RG, who I think was just overtaken by Zach. Yes, into the pits comes Jordan for his soft tires. He's making sure that he's going to the end. No risk of a puncture for him. That's Dark Ninja, so Jordan's did a decent job catching up to his teammate. That's the Sauber of Stan. Yeah, Sauber of Stan, who I doubt was going to put a fight here on Jordan. Unless he is. No, he's not. So we'll make sure he has the inside line, stay ahead of his man. West though, he wants the back of Arch, so these penalty teammates just pulling each other along. Because a good strategy, especially since one of them is on they're both on pretty much different races, different strategies. Into the pits comes West. Yep, he takes the pit line correct. No harm done. And Dark Ninja now has 2.4 seconds gap to Jorah, which I'm pretty sure that was the gap beforehand, unless it was closer, I don't know. Jorah has a bit fresher tires to play with, so let's see if he comes into his own towards the end of the race. And let's see where West feeds out into. Runner and Mighty are still not side by side, but in tow. Coleman is on the back of Bouge, who I believe just pit. So yeah, Mighty's going to come out ahead of Class in 7th place. A few drivers yet to pit. Alvaro, I only noticed this now, but Alvaro Berto is actually 2-stopping this race, so it's interesting to see his progress and what he can do. He's now behind Stan on those ultra softs. 7 laps cleaner. Stan obviously yet to pit. One on the back of Matty. Will he get him? He almost tried it. Almost got him. Ooh, very close there. Very tight and dangerous. Fortunately, those ones got any damage. Matty obviously has to pit again. Dwyer will probably be able to get through another race unless his tires have something else to say about that. Soon overtaken by Coleman, who's on the charge after his incident with Worsfoot, who was out of his race. It's 2 days now, out of 3 races for Worsfoot, so not a win for him in the least. Yeah, crazy action after those 2 incidents. Ruslan coming into the pit lane a bit too aggressively and slinging himself into the wall, and then Worsfoot and Coleman having it come into blows quite badly. Is doing a bit of a look at Coleman, so he's definitely not letting him do. He doesn't really go for it. As Stan spun it, oh, he was doing so well. He just got on those softs. I just have to go on them again because he's gonna have to replace that front wing that's just snapped off. Stan's gonna have him for sure. Whether or not you're probably gonna see him in the same battle as Chris and Sassy now, as well as Matthew. Big shame for Stan on his debut. So only driver on their debut doing well at the moment is Berto. So big ups to him. The rest of the few incidents has to be said. Mostly out of this race. You couldn't gauge how he was in the pecking order, how quick he was, how clean he was, and he was just out of the race immediately. Whether or not that will go to Stewart, I do not know. Whether or not Worsfoot and Coleman will go to Stewart, I do not know. But we'll stick around after this race and we'll find out after a few days. Stewart's start moving a bit. Stewart's still on the back of Coleman, so his tires will definitely heat it up. And he's going to try again and chase him down. Now for 9th place this is. Wide there from Bouge, and decided to rev the car in conversation, I suppose. Dark Ninja overtaken by George. That was a 2-second gap a while ago. Whether or not George just chased that down by sheer force of will, or Dark Ninja had a moment, I do not know. But George went to 2nd place, and Mercedes had a bit of a swap around. And George, yeah, as I said, up into 2nd place. Bouge and Coleman still going at it. They're side by side. We'll go off board for this one. Into turn 5 and 6, I believe that is. And Coleman keeps it around the outside. Good driving from Coleman. And he keeps his P9. As long as he can hunt down bottom dweller on those old softs. I imagine we'll be pitting not too long from now. Going over taking class, he's also yet to pit 19 laps on those super softs class done. A bit crazy strategy from him. He's probably going to try and do the ultras to supers, which is a bit of a crazy strategy, but hey, if it works, it works. Dark Ninja on the back of Jordan, so he's not ready to let go completely. This track obviously has very powerful DRS chase, so if you do overtake a driver, it's not the hardest objective in the world to get right back past him. RJ would not be surprised to see him pull into the pits on this lap. He does indeed. Can this hold up Jordan? Looks like it will just a tad. Dark Ninja's going to be loving that. He's going to have another go at his teammate. Not much RJ could have done that. He was taking the line as he should normally. Unfortunately, just compromised Jordan. So here comes Dark Ninja. Will he go for it on Jordan? Jordan looking to stick a twist. Unfortunately for him, it is Dark Ninja, and he stays behind for the time being. Let's see where RG pushes back into. Actually, we'll have to look at Dark Ninja and see if he can actually mount one more challenge on Jordan. Does not look like it, so we'll go back and over with RG. And he's going to filter out 4 seconds behind West. And 4 seconds behind Alvaro Vasquez, who's going to have to pit again. Dark Ninja. This Jordan spun it. Whether that was contact with Dark Ninja, I do not know, but Jordan has spun it. Oh, wow. And he was doing so well. He was in second, third. Alvaro Vasquez goes ahead. West and RG will follow suit soon enough. Will he pit? I think he's going to have to. It looks like, yeah, it's putting going on the right end plate. I don't know if it's bad enough. Yeah, it looks like it's pretty bad. He's going to have to pit for sure. West goes through now. Yeah, crazy stuff. I don't know if the two teammates collided or George just spun on his own, but yeah, not the most fortuitous moment there for George. But now, as I was saying, now the result for RG, who I said was probably going to just get fourth at the best. Looks like he's about for a podium now, and he still has a possible Dark Ninja ball to look forward to. So Dark Ninja's free to prove me wrong. I hope he does. But yeah, RG picking up the pieces, as is West, has to be said. As RG tries his damnedest to close his teammate down for that podium spot. It'd be interesting to see those two get into it. I'd look to know if they do get into it or if they just hold station and swap around. Alvaro Vasquez, aka Berto, he's put on the first set of Ultra Softs. Or are those Super Softs? I think they're Super Softs, so he won't be the outright fastest. He will be, but he won't be the outright fastest he can be. But he's going to make sure he can go to the end, and he's going to put on a set of Supers. Douche is his first victim on those old softs. I thought Bruce would put up too much of a fight, knowing the futility of it. We're still on those softs. 21 left on them. Looks like doing early pit stop as speaking of early. On the inside of Bruce goes Berto. And Coleman is on the inside of Bruce. So these two are not done with each other just yet. Coleman resuming rivalries with the Englishman. I believe he's English. But yeah, both of them have DRS. Coleman's going to just try and stuff into the system of Bruce. Down to the inside goes Coleman. Will Bruce fight it? Not too hard. And Coleman will take P7. Dweller and Vasquez. Vasquez makes his move on Dweller into 5th place. Oh, Dweller's gonna have a look back at it. It looked like Berto was trying to save Urs there as Dweller was using all of his. And Dweller takes the position once again. Although Vasquez tries to go for the switchback. Not quite working just yet. Let me try it again. He will try it again. Dweller parked on the inside of Berto. I think they've had a bit of a tank over there. So into 4th place. 6th place rather goes Dweller. And those softs. So he's still yet to put 23 knots on those softs. Decent enough for him. Sure he's gonna have to put this out for ultimate or supers. Well, he's going very defensive on Berto, which surprisingly seems to not in the same race at all. He looks like he has a switch back. Here comes Berto once again on the inside of Dweller. He should make no mistake this time. So, Vasquez finally gets the move done on Dweller. Not much Dweller can do about it, although he's going to give it a go. Much better straight line speed in the Force India. Will Dweller have that move done again? We need to see if he does. No, Force India. Berto keeps it ahead. No, Dweller doesn't get through, sorry. I was not paying attention there. Dweller does indeed get through. And now Vasquez, Berto will just be kicking himself, being stuck behind the Williams car for so long. He should have pulled it away and just kept at it. But I think he's running low on fuel or something because he's been conservative for a while now, conserving them. Oh, Dweller pits. I was not paying attention there. I don't know how Dweller took that. I'm going to try and look back at it, but yeah, bit of a tap. I'm not sure if that's wing damage or not for Berto. Hopefully for this stage it's not. Yeah, Dweller really did not take that penalty like he should have. I think that might get looked up by Stewart as well, but yeah, really catching the Force India of Berto off guard, sort of breaking heavy like that. I imagine the Force India will not be too happy as he has Coleman. I think he did suffer wing damage from that incident. You were trying to see him go, but it looks like that might have been it. He might find himself getting swamped by a few more drivers as Chris is out of this race. I'm sorry I did not catch that. Yeah, here comes Bruges on I think of our definitely excellent damage. I think that one's a given. Bruges, you have to be said, is looking handy. Is he could play for Bruges? Yeah, Alvaro's in position dead right in center. Coleman now on the back of, although Alvaro's got on a very good run out on the first corner. So he's gonna feed into the back of the move. Is he? No, he's not. He's gonna try and make the move into turn one. He lets him have it. He runs a bit wide. He's gonna have a good run. He's not gonna have a good run as Coleman though. He just steams up two of them. And he did not go wide. So fair play to Coleman there, getting two positions for the price of one. Jorrit might get three for the price of one. I did not see him at all. Jorrit overshoots the corner and Coleman is gonna get him again. Crazy stuff going on here. Jordan's gonna have that drag, he's gonna have the tire, he's gonna have fifth place, is he? Yes he is. Brilliant stuff from, first of all, his Bruges just smacks into Coleman. That was definitely not on purpose. I can guarantee that. And yeah, Coleman gets his position back. Bruges letting off the gas. I hope Coleman didn't suffer any damage. I don't think he did. So yeah, crazy stuff from the lower midfield. Booge was looking like his dream child in 5th, is all the way down in 8th, he's all the way in the clutches of Maddie. This might be 9th. Booge might start jumping like a fly once again. Managed to keep the position this time. Actually, I think he might have got him damage as well. All kicking off. Here around 9 CWC. West on the back of RG. RG actually ahead of West. So RG put the hammer down, made up the 4-second gap to his teammate, and he overtook him. So great stuff from RG. And looks like 10th, 3rd place would be what he's gonna settle for by making crash over to the front here. So 3rd place to RG, sorry last. I think that's a definite shooting for the driver of the day. So back to the midfield battle. Berto's gone back ahead of Coleman, so he's not quite done. Manny's sliding his way through this pack. He's into 8th ahead of Bouge, chasing Coleman down, and he has obviously Vasquez in his sights. Jordan just entirely left the building. It's like he was never there. He's about 4 seconds ahead of that little group. Yeah, Vasquez, Coleman, Matty, and Bouge all the fight for 6th place. Let's see who can do it. Coleman all over the back of that first Indian, who's definitely got full wing damage. Matty all over the back of Coleman, who's gotten out of shape in the last corner, and Matty's going to take P7 off of the sour driver. He's going to go too deep. He's going to spin himself around. He's going to take Coleman with him. Oh yeah, that was just super messy. Alvaro Vasquez, aka Berto, is very lucky to have gotten away with no damage there. Matty just rushed of blood to the head, has to be said. Bars, and yeah, he just sort of brings it to the side of Alvaro Vasquez. Coleman has gotten damage now from that as well, so it's a huge shame. It was looking like a tasty battle, but it's all come crashing down. Coleman, does he have wing damage? Yeah, he definitely has wing damage. That front left end plate is absolutely gone. Now he's going to have Matty all over the back of him. Good comfort. I doubt he'll be happily willing to let Matty go unless he goes into the pits winning. It looks like he will. Maybe he's on defensive. No real defensive. That's a shame for Coleman. That's a feel for him. He was doing nothing wrong. He was having a great battle with Boots, looking at a possible 6th place. He was just all come crashing down. He'll fall of his own. Matty, I think Matty's fairly aware of what he's done, so I'm not going to hold that against him too much. But yeah, he'll be hoping to improve in the future and make less banzai moves. Like, well, it wasn't much of a banzai move. I think it was just a misjudgment. So Booge now, he's going to have to try and chase down Alvaro Vasquez, who I believe does have some damage. So can Booge get that 6th place? I'll be very happy for Booge if he's able to get 6th place after his poor run of results. Poor run of sending his car into the barrier every given opportunity. Meanwhile, West is just about in the DRS zone of his teammate RG, so he's not letting go. And he's got DRS to spare, although, should be said, so does RG. But both of them looking very good for a Renault 3-4. Just going to depend on what the order is exactly, because who knows, West might want that podium back. I know I would if I was in his position. Could get tasty towards the end. Well on the back of Ruslan though. We'll see how this goes. Williams and Dweller missing his teammate of Yarno, who I think Dweller will even happily admit that he was getting carried, because Yarno is a very quick driver, AOR tier 1. Here comes Dweller on the back of Russ. Russ goes defensive. Does he defend enough? He does. Dweller going to go try around the outside. Lovely helicopter shot. Dweller's going to keep it. He's going to force Russ to give him the space. He's going to try and take the inside. Russ is going to have to consort into the slipstream, and yes, he's not going to be able to get that position. Dweller up into 9th. As Bouge has indeed gotten past Alvaro Vasquez. Alvaro Vasquez, aka Berto. I still going to call him a lot of different names throughout this entire stream. I've called him Berto, Alvaro, I called him Alvaro Vasquez, I called him Vasquez. But yeah, can't call him, I was going to think of some kind of level I can't. He's in 7th place, and he's chasing down Bouge to get his 6th place back. Clearly has from wing damage. He's going to soldier on in the meantime. It's funny, no matter who overtakes Alvaro, he just manages to keep in that person's DRS and get them immediately afterwards. He and Booge somehow managed to go side by side through there without any major incidents. Driving no defensive, Booge is going to look for it. Booge finds the gap. Excellent driving. Will Booge get the position? He's going to get in the room. Alvaro gets pushed off the curb, but he manages to keep it. Matty's going to find himself back in this battle once again with that foot wing damage. 2 of the 3 people in this battle having foot wing damage. Alvaro, I've noticed, has no front straight line speed whatsoever. I thought it was a product of him maybe just lower ERS modes, but he just has no straight line speed at all. But now that Matty's ahead, I think that'll help Booge tremendously now that the 2 drivers behind him have foot wing damage. Meanwhile, West and his teammate RG, looks like RG's tires have died and West's spirit has fired up. Gave each other just enough room. RG gets to drive. West was very kind there to his teammate, gave him plenty of room, gave him all the tools he needed to make that. West does what Booge does, finds the gap down the inside. RG with a bit of a switch back. They're side by side. We'll go off board for this one. Great drive for the Renault drivers. Don't want this to end in tears because they're both looking good for a very solid result. Anyway, if you don't know, my TV is very messed up, so I can't see the full screen, so I'm just going to look, see what lap we're on. We're on lap 35. I believe that's actually the last lap, or second last lap. So, the 2 Renaults, and Matty down the inside of Booge, so it's not all over for this position. Booge overtaken by the Red Bull of Matty, who, I don't want to make any, I don't want to, you know, jump the gun, but I would be shocked if the penalty was not coming his way. But he's managed to keep himself in 6th in the meantime, and now Booge's going to have to try and fend him off for that that 6th place position. Jorrit, as I said, left the entire building. He's gone. He was in this battle a while ago, but not anymore. Matty missing his apex, that's definitely not going to help. We go off board as the Ferrari of Booge slipstreams his way down into the first corner. He's going to set himself up for a movement to turn 2. Matty will defend for his life. He does not want to lose the position one bit. Booge unable to get that move on Matty, and he's not got a good run either. So it looks like it's going to be Matty take that position for the time being, unless Booge can mount a comeback. Speaking of comeback, West still on his teammate RG as Zach takes the white flag. I don't know how penalties are going to play into that. I've not been paying attention. We have to keep it with Zach soon enough because obviously he's going to be the race winner because he's got 24 seconds worth of penalties. RG gets a little rope tap by his teammate. Right with Zach, he's coming across the line, but these two, it's going to get tasty between them. I don't know which one to watch. RG looks like he's in a good position. Zach is going to win the Austrian Grand Prix. He's going to finish 23 seconds clear of his nearest rival. RG's going to fend off as Matty and Booge are still fighting for 6th. RG looks like he's going to fend off his teammate West for 3rd. As Dark Ninja's going to come across the line to take 2nd place. Booge, the traction was not there on those tires for him. It looks like Matty's just going to keep that position. West fights his teammate Class there.